This is a video on checking amperage draw on this Vista 20P panel. So what I noticed was I've got, well, if you can see here, I've got a whole bunch of wires going to the aux power positive. Not only that, I've got some other wires that are, coming from here, the aux power. So not only do I have these wires going to the aux power, I've got all of these extra wires. And then there's some also out in the shop. So I've got what appears to be a lot of devices on this Vista 20P. So what I've done is I've set my meter for amperage, and that's of course the DC symbol. Put my meter leads into the amperage amp slot. And then what you do is then you run from the aux power, aux power, it's going to the jumper, it's going to my positive to run the power through my meter, and then it comes back out on the black wire. And then the black wire sends the power, provides the power back to all of the devices. I've got this, I'm using just two jumpers here to get a better connection because I've got so many wires up here. I wanted to make sure I got them all connected. So I'm now measuring the amperage draw that all these devices are causing. And as you see up here, I've got 0.4 and jumping around. So pretty much somewhere in the middle of, that's 400 milliamps. 440, 460 milliamps. Well, to kind of calm this all down, I can kind of get an idea from this what the draw is. But to calm this all down and just to see, maybe what the average is. You go here, where I'm going to go to this minimum maximum, if I remember correctly. Let's see if this light helps any. That helps some. All right, so press minimum and maximum, and you see it's showing me what the maximum is. Out there at the top says max. So this thing is, the amperage draw is peaking at 477 milliamps. Press it again, and now it takes us to the minimum. So it's dipping down to 412 milliamps. Well, probably the most useful, I would imagine, is the average. So I'll press it again, and you see it gives me the average. And now it's just sitting there. Now if that average changes, it beeps, and it'll give me the new average. But apparently, well, there it just changed, and it didn't beep, so I thought it beeped. So, but anyway, so my average amperage draw is 452 milliamps. And if you look at the control panel, we're kind of close, because alright, where's it at? Let me pause this. Alright, I found it. There it is right there. Shows you the aux power. And the maximum is 600 milliamps. And for UL systems, it's 500 milliamps. But I guess we can go with 600 milliamps. So we're about 150 milliamps below. We're pretty close. But to show you, the reason I did this is I saw a lot of wires, a lot of devices on that aux power, and it made me suspicious that it may be overloading the power on these panels, and when they start drawing too much amperage, I've seen them do funny things. There you go, it's measuring amperage draw, DC amperage.